Hello guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Today we're talking about major Hurricane Laura. Hurricane Laura is we're expecting it to strengthen into possibly a category 4 hurricane. This is very bad, and this area of Louisiana and Texas is a very low-lying area, and it will destroy. This is a really bad situation. If you live in this area and haven't already evacuated, please do. This is very dangerous situation. I'll give you the updated forecast for this storm. But first, if you like my content, please subscribe. That would be very helpful, and I will keep making more videos. And now let's get into our forecast. So as you can see, this is the cone. The M. This is where it stands right now. The M right here is where it means major hurricane, possibly a category 4 as making landfall. So that is a major hurricane. And then as you can see, it still gets into Arkansas, and it'll still be a tropical storm. So this storm will have major impacts. The center of circulation will still it'll finally weaken by it gets to about Paducah, Kentucky, but because it will hit some shear. But this storm is very bad. It'll strengthen, and as you can see, it'll get into a D means depression. It'll go across the country, and then as it makes it out into the Atlantic, we're possibly predicting it to become another tropical storm. So this is a major event, and as you can see, there's already hurricane warnings out, hurricane watches, tropical storm warnings out in effect. So let's get into the rest of our forecast. This is a major one of our what we're looking at. 15 to 20 feet storm surge. That is not livable storm surge. If you get caught in this storm surge, it would be a miracle if you got out. This is really bad. 10 to 15 feet is high as well, but 15 to 20 is just major. So please, do not evacuate as soon as possible. This is major, and as you can see, as I've said before, 2 to 4 feet is enough to knock you off your feet. So 15 to 20 feet is major storm surge, and I'll show you a graph of how far it can get inland of. We're expecting this storm surge, 15 to 20 feet of storm surge, to go at least 30 miles inland, and you can see Lake Charles. It will stretch about this far in some areas. It's crazy. This is major. We're talking about major storm surge, flooding. These rivers, if you live farther in your river, you want to be very careful. Your river will most likely overflow because the water from the ocean, from the Gulf, will be pushed into, like, the Mississippi, for example, and all these little rivers around this area. They were expecting them to break their banks, and this is major. So let's look into our rainfall forecast to see how much rainfall on top of this storm surge we're expecting. And as you can see, there's a wide variety of 6 inches, as you can see in Arkansas. That it'll still, by the time it gets to Arkansas, possibly a tropical storm. So that'll still be pretty intense. And as you see, the coast, about possibly 10 inches plus. So this is a very bad situation. If you look at like Galveston, Texas, Houston, you'll get some bad rain as well as bad storm surge. So just be careful. If you haven't already evacuated, your time's running out. Please evacuate if you can as soon as possible. And now let's get into a little more of our forecast, and then we'll wrap it up. Lastly, this is our wind forecast. We're expecting 90-mile-an-hour plus winds, and right now this hurricane we're at 125 miles per hour winds currently. It is still strengthening, possibly up to a Category 4 hurricane. So if this is 90 plus mile an hour, it's most likely going to be past this chart. Hurricane Laura is a major hurricane with 125 miles an hour plus possibly. So, yeah, come back. Stay safe out there, guys. Please come back for more videos and just stay safe out there. And I'll see you on another video.